Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Fuck's sake. Okay, we're back. Supposedly. Refresh if needed. Ads will. Actually, ads might not run again. I'm not sure. Unsure if the stream start ads are going to run again because it's currently saying 45 minutes, which is correct from the last one. No, there we go. Ads are going to interrupt. Fuck's sake. They should really have a buffer of, if just in case your stream shits itself, give us like 15 minutes before ads run again. Like, just stop being assholes. Like, 15 minutes before the start stream won't happen again. Like, unnecessary bullshit. Wait till the ad's finished to carry on the conversation, I guess, assuming fucking Windows doesn't break me again. We keep Task Manager open just in case, keep an eye on things.
Hi, everybody!
Hi, Bill, how you doing? You've gone from, what were you before? 84 degrees. So you were 84 degrees before, and now you're 5 degrees. That is a significant change. You might want to see a doctor. Yeah, everything's fine at the minute. OBS is a bit high on the usage, but that's just, it's OBS. Windows Update does not appear to be trying to screw me again. Yeah, that was legitimately Windows fucking coming up. It came up with the little notification going, would you like to update to Windows 11? And instantly my entire PC froze. Entire fucking PC froze. My ads are coming in. For anyone not subbed up Turbo, I will start stream again as soon as they finish. Fuck's sake. I did crash, yes. Don't even talk to me about it. My stream literally shat the bed 6 times last night. Holy fuck. We've had some bad streams over the years where it's just crash after crash after crash, but usually it's internet related. Usually. Rare though I get a PC issue. And almost every single time, if not every single time, it's bloody Windows. I wouldn't mind so much if I'd installed something a bit dodgy or something was having a moment that I could just uninstall and get rid of. Can't do that when it's bloody Windows itself. Especially now they've stopped giving freaking updates for Windows 10 and I refuse to update to 11 until I'm 100% sure everything's perfectly fine to update for stream stuff. Which I haven't got around to testing yet on my laptop. It's while they run. Let me just make sure I'm up to date on Twitter and everything. I think I am. Yeah, I think we're all good. Whilst listening to my new dehumidifier making weird noises. Not sure I'm a fan. There is so much fucking cardboard throughout this flat currently because we had a new microwave, a new food processor, and a new dehumidifier turn up today. And we've got a new bin and a new kettle. Like smart kettle on the way. And recycling was emptied last week. It's not being taken again for another week and it's already full. Fucking piss sake. But the new dehumidifier, we haven't had one for like 3 months since the last one died. Very humid flat. We don't have anywhere to put washing other than in a very thin corridor. So mold is a problem. Builds up. So we keep a dehumidifier in there with it. I've done the job. We had one for 3 years. Died. So we thought we'll go for a slightly better one. Like better reviewed, slightly maybe a little bit more expensive because that was a really cheap one. And if that worked for 3 years, logically, I know it doesn't really apply, but logically, this one should last a bit longer. But it's a bit weird. It kind of like has a double tank. It has like a mini tank that fills up, and then when it fills, it drops it into the bottom tank. It's weird. I don't know why it does it. But every time it drops into the bottom tank, because the bottom tank is currently mostly empty, all I can hear is the noise, like a little plop noise in the background. It's supposedly doing the job, though. When I first turned it on, it said that the humidity in the flat was 70%. It's now down to 58%. Which is still disgustingly high for a very small flat. Come on, lads. God damn. On the Plus, PlayStation, not PC, so did not affect game. I'm still exactly where I left it. Not that I did anything, but it's still where I left it.
A lot of places Venatori could be hiding out.
Bits and bobs for just the right
Pretty
price.
sure I've already bought everything from you, haven't I? Yeah.
Safe
Had
travels.
to finish, finally. Right. To continue the conversation. Yeah, as far as little freaking Snow White goes, it's been massively like bombed with negative reviews because of the woke brigade. But it is also shit. Like, it would have been poorly reviewed anyway. It was never going to do well. They made so many bad decisions. It's also just unnecessary. It's just unnecessary. Can they stop? I've watched pretty like most, if not all, of the live action remakes and sequels and things. Some of them are pretty good. Some of them are actually pretty good. The Aladdin one's really good. I wasn't mad at The Lion King. The first one, Mufasa, is not something we talk about. I honestly, personally, wasn't that mad at Little Mermaid. Wasn't mad at it. The CGI in it's questionable at certain times, but I wasn't mad at it. Beauty and the Beast, fucking unnecessary. What else have we had so far? I watched Mufasa literally this morning while I couldn't sleep. It's fucking awful. It's so fucking bad. My question is, have you watched the first Lion King live action? Like the Lion King live action? Story of the Stick. It was just such a mess of a fucking film. Such a mess of a film. And the fact they fucked the CGI. The lions in the first one looked good. They didn't look like they were fucking animated. Like didn't look as animated, as fake, as they do in Mufasa. How did they fuck that in between the two films? I know why. They saw all the negative response they got from the fact that the lions in the original didn't smile enough. Fucking lions. Well, they took that as too much of a negative and went, oh yeah, let's fix that in the sequel, prequel, I guess. And it looks awful. It looks so bad. Yeah, as always, people are the issue. Just, ugh. In fact, hang on. Is there a list of like what live action remakes we've had so far? See which ones I've actually seen. Disney live action remakes list. Hi Trey, how you doing? Let's see. So we had live action adaptations and remakes of Disney films. Where is the list of the actual? Which was the first? I guess it's everything from Maleficent onwards. Maleficent, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. A, it's original. It's not just a fucking beat for beat of fucking Sleeping Beauty. B, it was well acted. C, the CGI was really good. D, the story was pretty good. Maleficent, really good. Cinderella, utterly fucking shit. Absolute shit. Jungle Book, okay. Meh. It was a pass, but it wasn't great. Haven't seen Alice Through the Looking Glass. Beauty and the Beast, completely pointless. It's literally beat for beat the original. Why bother? Haven't seen Christopher Robin. Dumbo was actually pretty good. Wasn't mad at Dumbo. Aladdin, probably the best one we've had. Personally, I'd say it was really good. Lion King, really good. The Maleficent sequel, decent. Didn't think we really needed it. I thought Maleficent was fine as it was by itself. It was decent. Happens a Lady and the Tramp. Don't really want it. I feel like that's going to be crap. I don't want to. Mulan, not that bad. I thought it was alright. Cruella, fantastic. Pinocchio was meh. Pinocchio was massively meh. Haven't seen Peter Pan and Wendy. How many of these are there? Jesus Christ, I didn't even know half of these existed. Little Mermaid, nowhere near as bad as the fucking internet decided to call it on it, and it also made no sense what they were raging at. The rage towards the Little Mermaid was just because Ariel was black. She is the fucking mermaid that is part of the Caribbean Sea. Like she's in that part of the world. It would make less sense for her to be white. Like, no. It was fine. And it was acted fine, sang fine. It was just a little bit dodgy on the CGI. Mufasa, put it in the fucking bin. Snow White, we've seen enough. We've seen enough. Fuck me, there's like so many coming as well. Lilo and Stitch, which, to be fair, the bits I've seen of the like little clip bits that they've shown so far actually look pretty good. Moana, why? We don't need it. We've literally just had Moana 2. We don't need it. Hercules, depends who they cast. Just saying. Robin Hood, Aristocats. If they butcher Aristocats, I will firebomb their fucking headquarters. Bambi and Tangled are all in the works. Yeah, they moved the location into a more of a real world kind of situation. They basically made it. I don't know if it was specifically the Caribbean, but it was at least hinted at with some of the locations that they went to or that they were looking at on the map in the movie. So it's that area of the world. And it kind of made sense with the way they did it. Like the prince was still white. But you get told in the film that he was part of a shipwreck that crashed on the islands and he was adopted by the royal family because they couldn't have kids. I want to say it was somewhere in that kind of region, but yeah. But the fact that they moved it so they can do things a bit differently, plus it explains fucking something else that I never understood people don't complain about. If it was set in Denmark area, why was Sebastian? You all know what I mean. Why did he have that accent in the original? It now makes sense that he has that accent because of where they set it in the remake. And it works. What about Aladdin was Will Smith playing the genie his own way and not trying to imitate Robin? Yeah. That's probably why I'd say Aladdin is probably what I would class as the best one we've had so far. At least of like straight remakes. I'd probably say Maleficent. There's probably Maleficent and Cruella, probably better overall. But straight remake of the original story, not an altered story like the other two. I would say Aladdin is probably the best because they did do it very, very differently, and it worked. Lilo and Stitch should be good. The bits that I've seen look good. Oh God, why would you ask such a thing?
Oh boy, where do I start? Let's just say if you enjoy watching soulless cash grabs disguised as creative endeavors, then Snow White's remake is a masterpiece.
I'd say that's fairly accurate based on what I've seen people who aren't just dunking on it because of fucking... I still can't remember the actress's name. Rachel Ziegler. That's her name. If they aren't just dunking on it because of her, that's pretty much what most people are saying. It's a cash grab. Nerd rage over it's going to make me want to go watch it, then I'm going to be very unhappy. I'll watch it when it comes to Disney Plus. Like, I will watch it when it's free. I mean, technically not free, but you know what I mean. Same for Mufasa, I only watched it because I woke up this morning, loaded up Disney Plus, and it was staring at me. But I'll go on then. Slow battleships. I have never played.
Laura.
I don't even think I've ever seen World of Warship.
I am surprised.
Any bits of it.
I almost didn't. With everything that happened, I didn't want to. But you're my brother. Still. Even with all of that. Did you come? Alone?
Yes,
Personal, to be honest.
though you didn't.
Not after what happened to Hamuel, to Yanaro, the others.
The ritual
Disney
should
will
have
never go
granted
broke.
them purity, strength.
They can
That it did
afford
not.
quite a few bombs
That is my
before they
failing.
have any risk of going
I
broke.
was not worthy. I will do better. I must do better. For Onaris. For our people.
The people Anaris killed and turned into demons with that ritual?
He's willing to do
I
whatever
got that. I
he
changed my
must to
face paint
save
for a
us.
second. I was very confused.
To make the hard choices. The Evanuris. Soulless. They would sacrifice us to their ends.
He's a warlord. That's all he is, all he ever was.
So said the Evanurus. But the victors write the histories. He fought to make our people great.
Don't have food allergies?
And
Huh?
the Evanurus fought to keep them in fetters. He showed me the world as it once was, as it could be again.
He turned elves into demons, and you think he's the good guy here.
That's why he wants you wearing it. That mask. He's influencing you, poisoning your thoughts.
My thoughts remain my own, Balara. Why can you not
But you'd say
accept
that even
I
if you were
chose
under
this
someone else's
willingly?
influence, so...
Through this mask, I feel what he feels.
To
When
what
he thinks
degree?
of our people rising once more.
If he's, you
Have
know,
you ever
bumping
felt
uglies, can you
the
feel it?
warmth of
I
a
want to know.
god's
I want the answer.
happiness, or the cold bite of their fear.
So
What is it
why
he's
is my
afraid of
game
then?
audio
I'm not
linking
sure,
into this as well?
but it haunts him, consumes his thoughts. I must help him. Help us.
There we go. So there's
face
two
whatever it is.
audio things in the audio mixer
he hasn't
peaking
told
for the
you.
game.
What it is he's afraid of?
No, but no doubt he keeps it from me for good reason.
Person who died from food allergies at Disney, and they tried to get out of it by claiming they'd signed an agreement not to sue because they'd signed up for a free trial of Disney Plus. Oh. I can't say I'd be surprised if it was exactly that, because it's Disney. Like,
More people will die if you keep helping him.
More of our people, Syrian.
kind of bugs
You
me that
have
the
to
red on
see
my
that.
face paint is like
This isn't you.
metallic looking,
Not
but
the
my
real
clothing
you.
is not. Could we switch those round,
You
please?
were my anchor, Syrian. You kept me grounded. When my thoughts lied to me, you always told me the same thing. Do you remember? Trust your heart, Boris Shivan. It's a good heart, and it'll never lie to you. So why won't you trust it now?
I must do what I must.
Me too.
You're not fighting those allegations that your mind's being controlled. Just saying.
We're gonna
Also,
have to
seeing as I
stop
haven't
them.
had a stream since they posted it, DBD is in the chat. What are your thoughts on the All Merchant
I know.
plans?
Come on. You've got
I'm
work
very
to do.
mixed on it. Disney World is arguing a man cannot sue over the death of his wife because of terms he signed for a free trial of Disney Plus. Fucking hell. Like, I know it's Disney, but the two are very different things. Disney Plus does not equal Disney World. Entertainment company argues it cannot be taken to court. Oh, she got points. Because in its terms of use, it says users agree to settle any disputes with the company via arbitration. What a load of bullshit. Like, I'm sorry, but there should be some limitations, whether it's the same company or not. Terms of use on one service should never apply to a completely separate thing. Like, there should be some legal fucking reason that that can't be a thing. That's disgusting. What you got? Fire an additional smaller projectile at a random enemy. On impact. Bolts of lightning shoot out at the target. Yeah, go on. That sounds more interesting. Was that the quest? Was it literally just talk to your feckin' brother? It bloody was as well. We are missing 3 chests and 2 statues here. Not done yet. Multiple locations we haven't been to. I wonder if I can get to them yet. Caved in the end, if I recall, because the PR was obviously really, really bad. You think? Bless them for being that fucking stupid of thinking they'd get away with that. That looks like we could definitely go over there, like the mini-map as well. Looks like we can get there at some point. Not sure I want to, but looks like we'd be able to get there. Haven't been to the top left corner.
Alright, it seems like your brother Syrian's mixed up with the wrong crowd.
There's nothing there, but I haven't
Yeah.
ticked it off on the map.
I still
Oh
don't
no, there is. Hello.
understand.
Well, Grey Wardens have
Let
taught
me
me
in.
that no one's beyond redemption.
I hope so.
What about this statue?
Careful ahead.
Oh. I wanted the statue, I'm not here for you. Dodge their projectile and launch myself into a freaking poisonous plant. Very smart. Can I not get to this statue? Hee hee. Oh, hello. With you in a minute, statue. And I can get past this bit of rock. Directly that way. Looking for a little wolf statue this that way. Yeah. Not subtle. Not subtle at all. Alright, next quest. We'll come back for the chest at some point. Let's do Nev's first. Actually, Davrin's is literally here. I've already got him with me, so we'll go do Davrin's. I jump through here. Why not? Literally just trees. Just push your way through. Jesus Christ. Did they even reach that? Just. We apparently haven't been to the left here either. Oh, it's above. That'll be why. And I guess we get to go through this doorway with Davrin. Oops. Whoops. Yeah, I saw it's Digimon Cyber Sleuth Hacker Memory, yeah? The newest one at the minute. Which I'd be very happy about because I'd go and play it, but I think I've already got it. I think I already own it. I know I've done the first one, I can't remember if I did the second one. Not a bad shout for them to put it up, though, considering they've just announced the new one.
Hassan can get the gate.
Another truffle hunt?
No, we're meeting Eldrin, the old elf I told you about. I spent summers here, tended Hollow. Hassan, hang back.
With you in a second. What's around here? I mean, I was going to just turn around and go past. What the? Pick a direction, sir. Thank you. What does the top of that pillar look interactable?
Vex killer skills in DVD, more like a comedy routine. Watching survivors outsmart a potato would be more entertaining. But hey, maybe Vex just playing the long con.
I'm sorry, has this bot saved in its core Vec equals potato? Because that's just rude. That's like the last three things that involve Vec have said potato. That's just racism. Racism. Answer your earlier questions. Skull Merchant changes look interesting. I like the concept. I need to see how they balance it. See, I like the idea, but I feel like it's too much. Like, people aren't going to suddenly like going against her when you completely remake Killer's power that they already didn't fucking like, and they'll refuse to learn. They're not going to learn the new one either, and they'll still hate her. I feel like building off her current power was the better move and fixing it. But I do quite like the idea of being able to take control of a drone and flying it into people. Depends how limited or how excessive the battery power on the drones is and how long you can control them. People are literally flipping their shit out there. But you'll be able to just drop your drones next to 3 gens and 3 gen again. It's just the revival of Skull Merchant, of Chess Merchant. Like, no, they literally just told you in that post they have limited power. They don't stay permanently anymore. Like, arm your tits, people. It's not even out yet. To the point that one of the main Skull Merchant players has already gone absolutely balls to the fucking wall and ranted to living shit in a YouTube video about how much they just detest this change. And everything that's wrong with it. It's like, it's not fucking out yet. You don't know numbers. You don't know specifics. They're giving you a very vague idea of what they want to do. and you're hitting the roof about it. Like, calm the fuck down. The name of that bot's a slightly racist bot. Oh, damn. I mean, I'd argue yes, but also no. It's not that no one likes the current power, it's that she got a bad reputation and no one wants to spend 3 seconds learning the new power, or current power.
Me, Davrin.
The current power's fine.
I knew a Davrin once. Strange.
That's the other thing I've seen. A lot of the people that have reacted negatively to it are complaining that they're turning her into another dash killer, essentially, with the way the drones will work. It's like, yeah, but you also didn't like the fact that she was a trap killer. And a sneaky killer. Like, what do you want her to be, you fucking miserable fucks? Pick something. You hated her as stealth, you hated her as traps, you hated her with... You're going to hate her, you're already hating on her potentially having some form of dash. Like... That's the issue, though. I don't think it will ever refresh her reputation. I don't care what they do with her. I don't think it will ever change her reputation. She's never going to have a clean slate. They could literally delete her and add another killer with a similar power and pretend it's something new, and it'll transfer instantly. They'll instantly, within seconds, be the same bullshit comments every 5 seconds of, oh, just delete them. Like, why? How about just shut up? How about just fucking play the matches against her and deal with it? I mean, it's a bit of a big fucking tell if you're still complaining about Skull Merchant in her current state, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Kid too small, even for an elf.
Well, now, hold on.
So, this walking mountain of armor I see before me can't be him.
You sure got old and cranky.
Like, I hope they go ahead with the changes. I like the sound of the changes, just as long as they do them right, which is the question mark on it, because it's behaviour.
This is Rook. We're working together.
And
I'd rather they do the change than keep her as she is and just fix the power. But I'd be fine either way, personally. I don't give a fuck about her current power. I'm fine with playing as or against her. I also find it hilarious that I keep seeing people complain about how boring she is to play against, and then I'm like, check the profile. Oh, they're a Legion main. Like, oh, shut the fuck up. If you want to talk about boring to play against, you are literally the single most boring killer in the game. Quite a regular thing.
For the chance to earn their trust.
The Holler decide that, and if you don't impress them, their antlers let you know. Arlathan Forest is wrong in a way I've never seen.
So can we go back to their antlers let us know? How do their antlers let us know?
Coming around, and these old bones aren't up to the task of chasing them anymore. I'm worried they're sick. I need you to check on them for me.
Hassan, I told you.
Is that what I think it is?
I'm looking after him.
Remarkable. A griffin. Never thought I'd see one. Maybe all those summers here rubbed off. The monster hunter turned shepherd.
Davrin's got a soft spot in there. Hassan's digging it out.
Just keeping his nose clean.
Seems my old lesson sunk in. Not every creature in the forest is quarry.
I didn't ignore everything you said. And now, we've got some Holler to find.
Davrin, I'm glad to see you took the road less traveled. It suits you.
Oh, also, speaking of Digimon, see if I can find the post. YouTubes have dropped some new Digimon things.
Find.
Hang on. Was it? There's 2 plushies. So it's a plush of Calamon, little white guy with the wing ears and the little Buddha on his forehead. Plushie of Terriermon, but also a little U2's, what do they call them? The little statue things of War Greymon. Actually, really cool. If I wasn't poor as fuck, I would actually love to grab that War Greymon. But U2's aren't the cheapest, annoyingly. Might keep an eye out for a sale on like eBay or something of one of them
Stone
in the future.
A marble tree, and bannerberries.
I thought we were looking for Hala.
A lot of people would go chasing after them, running around, getting nowhere.
How did you get caught on then?
Days. Trick I've learned. Ringing the dinner bell's a lot easier than searching the whole damned forest.
3 stone roots, 3 vanna berries, and a marble tree branch.
Here we go. Found a marble tree.
See if it has a dead branch.
Got it.
It's hollow, right? When you blow through it, it mimics a hollow's call.
The dinner bell. Here.
Sweet as candy. Hollow lapped them up.
Interesting. I wonder what they taste like.
Don't even think it.
I feel like you could have
Eldrin let
put a
me
little
try
bit of
it
effort in
once.
here, Devs, and spread
As
these
a
out a
lesson.
bit.
It lasted an hour. Paralysis,
This is a little bit
hallucinations,
simple.
Cramps.
Ugh.
Uh-huh. Great for
Over here.
Good. Hang on to that. We slice away the outer husk. There's seeds inside that mimic the hollow mating scent.
I thought we were ringing the dinner bell.
Time to get out that marble branch and call the holla.
He sounds excited.
Oh, there's another
Let's hope
statue up
it's
there.
that and not I'm hungry for venison.
Hold your tits, people. There's a statue. I've run past like 3 times already while we've been here and I didn't even notice it was there. Give me that HP boost. Right, where are they? 23? It's up top somewhere by the sound of it. Oh, hello. You fucker, stop spinning! Oh, is that the one I could hear? No? Yes? Alright, 2 over this way. There. There we go. Fuck's sake. Keep forgetting that you can't go in slightly like anything that's deeper than ankle depth and you just drown. Hold on, why? Did I not just... Follow Davrid. Okay, but where did he go? Oh. Why is it telling me to go that way? If I'm a Pokemon game with Pokemon that keep
It's on the
evolving. I've
other
seen a fair
side of
few
it.
that have been announced recently that
He senses something.
add new evolution
Could be
stages and
hollow.
things.
We've got a griffin. Hassan can track them.
I need to be careful of the predator in him that's ingrained to hunt and kill things before they kill him.
He'd attack the Hala?
Probably not, but he's never seen one.
Well, maybe just tell him don't attack something that looks like a deer.
This is a good spot. Lay out the stone root and banner berries. Time to blow the horn. I'll let you have the honor.
I mean, I do like blowing horns.
It looks sick.
It's okay. We're here to help. How do we help?
Look around for more Vannerberries. Hassan, don't you even think about going after...
Remember, trust.
Right. Turlum. Okay.
I do trust. I trust that he's probably going to
Hassan,
want
do
food,
as
and
I
that
would
looks
do,
like a
boy.
tasty deer.
Be nice.
Did Hassan just bring in some food?
He did. I'll be damned. Won't forget that anytime soon. Thank you, Rook. Means a lot to have you here for this.
Oh, no! No!
Hassan's the one who put on the show.
I
There's
just saw
more
the
to him
heart
than
went all
nothing
click.
Darkspawn.
But that wasn't a...
Eyes of an eagle, roar of a lion,
That wasn't the flirt option.
but maybe the heart of a holla.
Motherfucker. Oh, well.
And the appetite of all three.
Fine. I can't imagine it affects
You
your
found your Turlo.
relationship standing too
Yeah,
much.
we did. Come on, boy. You did good.
I mean, if I fail to
We'll
get
need to
with
tell
Davrin in this
Eldrin about this
playthrough, I am
holla.
just going to target him again in my second playthrough. It will happen. Are we
So
not
your
done?
uncle is quite the character.
Eldrin will drink you under the table, then the floor, then bury you in the basement as a joke.
Sounds good to me.
Most of my clan didn't understand why I left. Eldrin had an open mind, saw I was restless.
He approved.
He knew I had
Oh,
to
there's a
find my
chest.
own way, though he warned me about joining the Wardens.
Too dangerous?
Too much darkness. Eldrin always preached balance in life.
Not something Grey Wardens seem to know
8% ability damage if all share the same ability type.
much about.
We reek of darkspawn all the time.
What does this bit
Guess
go
that's
out?
why working with Hassan, there's something to be
would
said
it be
for
why?
drawing strength from the light.
Right, someone said something about drinking me under the table. Come on, what we got?
Any luck?
Crack it open.
We found one. Looked sick.
I was afraid of that. If you can find more Vanaberries,
Hassan took care of it.
a griffin helped to holler.
I wasn't looking forward to watching a griffin eat a holla.
The lion in him might have.
But it didn't. Not sure what side of him we saw back there.
The world knows griffins as warriors who fought Darkspawn, but they existed long before that.
Existed as what?
A creature of the wild, free to explore their nature.
But griffins live for the hunt.
So do you. Yet now you're a caretaker.
I'm proof that anything can change. Don't know if it's for the better.
Nothing about change is ever certain. I once knew a restless young elf who
What a
believed
dumb
there was more
statement.
to life than shoveling hollow manure.
If it was certain,
the
it's not really
nature
just
of nature
nature
to
change,
surprise
is it?
us.
It's just expected. It's not the same thing.
Maybe you're right. See you around, Eldrin.
Now what we done. Thank you. If we'll actually get to go and speak to Solus today. If we just get stuck in another endless string of side quests. Bond increase. Okay, so we did still increase bond, even though I picked the wrong freaking option. Right, now we have Nevs to go do. Back to Docktown. Where's Docktown?
Thanks for the
Have I
tip
checked the
off.
shop here recently? I don't think I
people
have, have I?
clear.
There's good magisters, don't get me wrong. Till I...
You can click on it,
You've
you
done a lot
dickhead.
for the city. Let's see if I can return the favour.
Well, let's get these upgrades while I'm here, I guess. Oh, I didn't grab them last time.
See?
Where are you, love?
I hear you're the one who got that fancy Illuvian up and running.
I did. Well, most of the way. Everyone helped out.
So
What's
tell
going
me,
on here?
how safe is it? Any reason to be worried?
Oh, you shouldn't worry at all.
What?
So it's safe then?
Who are
no,
you?
just...
I hear you.
As you found their names, I felt them whisper through the fade. My own name changed. I am now Eulogy.
Don't remember you.
Remember them.
Did I
A
do something at
light
some point to help you?
glowing in memory.
What were we saying? I hear you're the one who got that fancy Luvian up and running.
I did. Well, most of the way, everyone helped out.
So tell
British ship as a
how
tank.
safe is it? Any reason to be worried?
Why would you do such a thing?
Oh, you
because
shouldn't
having
worry
a
at all.
preference for a
So
video
it's safe
game
then?
character totally
No,
means
just
you're discriminatory.
Worrying won't help.
How
Whatever
about we
happens
focus
would
on
be
the game
instantaneous.
instead of making assumptions?
Ironic that the bot who keeps mentioning potatoes regarding Vec is talking about being discriminatory. God fucking damn.
The Minrathous Wall of Light.
A light to remember the dead.
Unless the family lacks mages to keep them lit. Or the money
Irony,
for one.
it's racism, yep.
Then you're left in the dark to vent his subtlety. This was Brahms.
Rana's old partner.
His light was out when I got here. I should have been back sooner.
You're here now. That counts.
Not till I finish this.
Actually curious, where's
I'm
the
stopping
dashboard
Aelia.
for...
Looks like we had the same idea.
Rana?
He read serials between assignments.
I'm going to try putting in
Romance.
woke as part of
The
its
last one ended on a cliffhanger.
personality.
He was sure he knew the ending. I never checked if he was right.
We can think in a second. Where is the bot? One? Yep, there it is. Let's add woke to its character traits. Whether it'll change anything, we'll see.
He'd have liked our friend Balara. She loves those things. Although she expects happy endings.
Beg your pardon?
So did he. At least on the page.
Better chance there than here.
You're not the only one chasing Aelia. I've tracked some of her followers. They aren't quick to talk. Most said I'd be
they're all into a happy
saved
ending.
soon. But I did get the name of a place. Sanctum Lucican.
Why aren't you there now?
It's an old temple. A lost one. If there's a record of its location, I can't find it.
It's more than we had. I can track this down.
And you'll tell me? Look,
Hey,
I know
dude,
who
that's
else you
just
work with,
you.
what they might suggest, but what are you going to do?
What I have to.
Docktown needs to see...
What? Magisters who look the other way?
You go to
bribed
rent a book from the
Templars,
library and the books are
Venatori
stuck,
who
the pages
walk?
are stuck together.
They see you.
Is that all? Docktown needs protection, not an example.
Brom's light. Thanks.
Sure.
Oh. Well, okay then. Because technically, we only have the main quest, but I'm pretty certain when we go back to this lighthouse, there'll be more things to pick up. Yep. 4 of the buggers. Jesus Christ. We'll pick them up, but then we're going to do the main story quest, because we've had like 2 streams of just side quests now. Right, what does Dash want? Ooh, your room's got fancier. Why do you get better statues than we get for the courtyard outside? What the hell is this? Oh, creepy little chair. Oh, it's the owl thing. Oh. What the feck is that board game? Damn.
Hey, you up for
That
drinks?
sounds a bit obsessive to me.
I'm taking
Enclave, to be
Ballard to the
honest.
hilt for drinks with the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds a bit
You should
much.
come. Isabella's paying.
Sounds fun.
Someone else is
I'm
paying?
in.
I'm in. Over the frickin' railing. Thank you very much. Pretty sure Harding was one. But I sworn you were one of the ones that wanted to speak. Everyone but her and Buchanan. Jesus fucking Christ. Can you, like, trim your rosebud here? Starting to get a little bit unruly.
Oh, hey, Rook.
What are you working on?
Oh, it's part of that artifact, you know, from the ritual. I wanted to see how they did what they did, what it meant. Tried asking that thing, it won't tell me.
The knowledge of the great Anaris is...
A theme. Least I figured that out.
Feel like
How
that
to
was
make it
fuck
go
off.
away, I mean. Damn it. We were getting through to Syrian. He almost listened.
And then Anaris put all his happy little thoughts in your brother's head.
Not just his joy, his fear too. But it was him. The him I remember, just for a moment. Then it wasn't. Then he was someone I might need to... I don't think I can, Rook. Do that.
Like it or not, you might have to.
My head understands that, but my heart believes that we'll get through to him somehow.
I really
In my
hope
head,
you're
I'd be
right.
like, well, you already thought your brother was dead before
Either
he
way,
reappeared as some
We'll be
freaking
able to find them.
How?
slave of an elder god.
I
So,
didn't
does it
tell
matter
you.
if we kill him?
Right. The artifact.
You already lost him.
Couldn't figure out how it did it. Made those demons, I mean. But I attuned its resonance, and I'll know where they are next time, before they finish. So we can stop them.
I mean, at that point, you asked for him to tell you you're a bit of a prick. Like, whether he raged at you or not, you went out of your way to find them, shoot them in their blind spots. So in that situation, I'd say you're the one in the wrong. That'd be no different to, as a DBD example, killer's been a bit of a prick, whatever. You drop a bag, they then chase you down and make sure you're out of the game, and you rage at that killer because they just treated you like shit because of something you did. Same kind of concept.
However we have to.
Nicely done,
Correct
Laura.
action would be to just move on and forget that they exist.
Thanks. It wasn't hard. Not compared to... well... Anyway, I should get back. To work, I mean. I don't think we have much time.
You're saying that, but you're the one that said you tracked him. That's not the same as you just came across them in a match against other people. Tracking is a very specific targeting action.
Rook,
Still in the wrong
I've
there.
compiled the last reports from an informant. You remember our talk with Rana? She had a lead on Alia's location. A place called Sanctum Lucican.
A lost Tevinter temple, right? Does this mean you found it?
I'm pretty damn sure.
Pretty damn is not good enough, is it?
Alia can't hide anymore.
Maybe, but getting to her won't be easy.
So where is this place?
The Mirathas Catacombs, an underground temple to the god of night.
Who is her voice actor?
It was sealed off and forgotten under a derelict building outside the thread market. I've had an eye on the catacombs. Alias haunted them before, but they span the city, endless twists, hidden passages. It's too much to sweep alone. Thanks to Rana's information, I was able to drop the right hints, ask the right questions. Now we've got
Neb
a
is
Sanctum.
Jessica Clark. I'll leave the door open, it's bloody freezing. Let's have a look. Jessica Clark, where do I know you from? Where might we know you from? Wait, is that the same person? Right, possibly not the same person. There is another Jessica Clark. Hold on, that one, maybe. There we are, this one. They were Lilith in True Blood. Well, some stuff. That's literally the only other thing on their list that I recognise the name of. It was this lady. Now nosing at the other one, see if I recognise any names. Are you kidding me? So, little skeleton boy, Manfred, that's Matthew Mercer. You know the skeleton that only says about 3 words other than that's Matthew Mercer. But they paid Matthew Mercer to just make noises. I mean, fair play. But I'd have thought if you're going to get Matthew Mercer in for something, it'd be one of the more talkative characters at least. But no, one of the least. Obviously, I know Claudia Black because she does Morrigan. Always has done. Just who is in bloody everything games-wise. The frequency that I'll be playing somewhere random and I'll just hear a noise. I'm like, hold on, is that fucking Claudia Black? Yeah, he does Vecna. He does a hell of a lot of stuff.
Then I guess I get to meet Aelia in person.
It's time she showed her face. Ducktown's on edge. People are missing. The Threads are putting up a fight against Aelia's followers, but they can't last forever. Aelia's a powerful blood mage now. If I let her finish the ritual, no more chances.
Huh. So what's our next move?
Meet at the Swan. Put the last
stab her,
pieces in place
obviously.
after that. We'll see.
Like, I bet if I pull up Matthew Mercer's works, he's been in quite a few things I played recently on stream. His IMDb. Da-da-da. Let's see. Just from his most recent, rolling down, how many things have I played recently that he's in? Or know of? So, Avowed, he was in. Is Sargamis. Probably butchered that. He is in Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Sure, heard of it, but okay. Obviously Dragon Age. Sonic and Shadow Generations, he's Espio. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, he's Hit. I love how it's struggling to load up the rest of it when I click view more. It's struggling to load them because there's that many. Literally, there's so many. I'm still in 2024 and I've gone through loads. Pokemon Horizons the series, he's Spinel. He's Vincent in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. He's Yusuke in Persona 5 Tactica. I assume all the Persona 5 stuff further down the list. Homer and Ezekiel in Starfield. Minsk in Dragon. Read some at 5 lines across. Baldur's Gate 3. He does the voice of Leon Scott Kennedy in Resident Evil Death Island, the newest animated film. He is Ganondorf in Legends of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Multiple random voices in Star Wars Jedi Survivor. No one of note. He's Crom in Fire Emblem Engage. Still in 2022, he's done so bloody much. It's Cassidy in Overwatch 2. This is just going through games as well. I'm ignoring most of. There's a hell of a lot of like animes and things that he's done voices for, such as Levi in Attack on Titan. He's the Crusader voice in Diablo Immortal. Where's the next one that I've played? Lots of games, but most of them are kind of games that I don't really go near. Where's the next one that I've played? No, he's done a lot more stuff than that I've played. Last of Us Part 2. He was the prison leader in Last of Us Part 2. I'm pretty sure the prison leader is in, like, 10-minute section of the game, at most. Lots of things. There's like 450 listings on his IMDb. 450 odd listings on his IMDb. There was someone else, wasn't there? Daddy.
Hey, Rook. Have time for something outside the lighthouse? I was going to head to Arlington with Hassan. See a real sky again. You're welcome to join us.
At some point, sure, but we need to go and talk to Solus first, because it's been long enough. We have put off talking to Baldy enough at this point. However, before we go talk to him, because ads are due in 4 minutes anyway, and this is actually story for a change, so for the first time in 3 streams of this game, we'll actually pause and go to the toilet and things while ads run. So, I'm going to push some ads through. I'll be back as soon as they're finished, because I don't want anyone to miss actual story. Especially when it's the first time we've done any in like 10 hours. I don't think it's an understatement. We'll back in a minute, I won't be long. Ads are coming in. Right, where were we? Azure month. Right, mouthful of ice cream. Right, let's go talk to bloody Solus. This poor man is just sat in the Fade, trapped, no one to talk to. We are deliberately delaying going to see him every single time.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. Whatever my frustrations with them, it feels good to have helped my people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
We'll be nice to him.
We would have had a hard time getting
I'm still
out
unsure
of there
whether he
without your help.
is or isn't bad.
I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Elganon's machinations. No,
I'd like to believe he's not.
I am sorry. That was poorly said. You have earned better from me.
Okay.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
I have earned the respect of the Dread Wolf. Yep, you were wrong.
Yeah, you were.
A mistake I shall endeavor not to repeat. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion, and when I served the Inquisition, I tried to avoid entanglements.
What about the Inquisitor? Does he not count as a friend?
He does. One of several I grew fond of despite myself when I was with the Inquisition. There was also Cole, a spirit of compassion I helped adapt to our world. He was the only one who knew who I really was. I miss him a great deal. Josephine, the Inquisition's ambassador, was a bastion of kindness and decency in a world that looked down on elves and apostates. Even Cassandra Pendergast of the Order of the Seekers. She was what a believer should be. Faithful, practical, committed to serving, not ruling. I suppose I did bond with the Inquisition after all, as you have with your team.
Thank you for sharing that. So what comes next? What are the gods going to do?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so.
Actually, it's
You
tonight.
must be ready for whatever comes. For this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
I suppose so. Honestly, I'd rather just say it home and have a
So
cup
now
of tea.
Elganon's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods
Why
only
he
need
got
an
the skull
eclipse
head.
to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elgernon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens. And it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
It's fine, we're in an RPG. Something that's difficult earlier in the game is a piece of piss later on. Nothing to worry about, we're fine.
We've done some great work underwater. You know why no one else can save the world except us? Why the Inquisitor told me it had to be us? Because we don't give up. Knock us down, and we come back swinging.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
The fuck was with the
We found
shadows
the gods
then?
before.
Not without help, we didn't.
So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
Did the Veil Jumpers find any traces of where Elgranon and his archdemon went?
No. Venatori started swarming the area right after we left, and they had to leave.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And several storehouses worth of food, what little we had left. It's enough to feed the Antam Navy for 3 months. Or all of Treviso for 6 weeks.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
There's a difference? Sure. Apparently it's when we get the quest, when plans align. That is our last point to do side quests. So I might just stick with main story for a little bit. Make sure we don't get past that point. Because I want to finish at least Davrin's companion quest. But we'll probably do all of them. We've done like 2 or 3 of them now, of the 6. So I might just do the lot before we finish. But we keep getting sidetracked with side quests. I need to get some main story actually done.
We've got options for what we do next. Figuring out where the Antam are taking those supplies should put us on the gods' trail. That said, the Venatori aren't up to anything good in Minrathous.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything he's been doing in the south, we owe him an update.
I'll let him know.
Keep your weapons ready. We don't know when the gods will show themselves again. Be prepared for anything. Next time the gods appear...
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that they haven't figured out a way to come and travel to the freaking lighthouse with us. They just get us here. For God's sake, what is with all the quests? 3 more! Fucking shit my life. Message from Minrathous. Rook, we heard about the wonderful news coming out of Arlathan. You're doing, we're told. When in Arlathan, I don't remember. Venatori are still reeling from their failure, and Dorian's caught wind of some of the most recent plans. Drop by the shop when you can. Sure. I don't know who you are, but sure. Love how I clicked on that at the time that something creaked, and the creak noise just kind of echoed. Letter from the Hosberg Wetlands. Rook, we have continued to study changes in the Blight. Our latest findings are very interesting and disturbing. We can't... Never mind, that creak is just happening randomly. We can't let this spread continue. We'll catch you up the next time you're in the wetlands. Okay, and then... Is it Lara wanted something?
Oh! That's not good. Not even a little bit. Rook! We have to go. We might already be too late.
Well, that's a shame because I'm not prioritizing it.
The artifact. Remember how I told you that I'd know if they started another ritual? They did. And it's big. Really, really big. Arlathan big, maybe.
You're sure?
Completely. Nothing else explains that resonance.
Like I said before, Balara, we stop Syrian. However we have to.
The resonance just happened. We might still be able to stop them.
Might isn't good enough.
If we catch them early enough, before they've had a chance to align the crystals.
And if they've had the chance?
These rituals need an anchor, with a physical body, so not a spirit or whatever Anaris is, which means Syrian. And there's only one way to free an anchor.
Then let's not waste any time.
Right, for fuck's sake. How do I go and bloody leave this place now? Thank you very much. Why would you want a tank to do 90 miles an hour? That just seems like a freaking hazard. Hey, we've just cleared these freaking quests. Ugh. We'll do one of these first, then we'll do a couple of the side quests. Let's do... We'll go meet up with the Inquisitor. I don't know why the game bothers to ask who I want to take with me anymore. I want to take the 2 people that I take every single fucking time.
Thanks for the tip-off. Got people
Why
clear.
do I need to talk to you? I mean, I'm here, so...
You spend far too much time
Oh,
here,
you're the... One
This
whose
is
name I
where all
couldn't
my
remember.
favorite people are. Besides, I have news. And every messenger bird I've met is dreadful at nuance.
The damn Venatori up to no good again?
What else? The cult lost people in Alathan, and leadership has fallen to Knight Commander Lenos. He aims to bring the city to its knees.
But Minrathous is already falling apart.
I know. While the Varantis' attack on the city could have been much worse, the people's fear in the aftermath is palpable. And the rumors about the Archon are true. He's dead. Assassinated during the Dragon's Rampage. The palace has tried to keep the news from spreading until a new Archon steps up.
And no one has?
No one dares. Not with the Venatori circling like vultures. The risen gods are preparing for something big. And for that, they need fear. Chaos.
More fear? More chaos? Haven't the Venatori done enough?
Restraint is not exactly their strong point, Rook. Lenos is the key to all of it. First, we stop what he's planning for Minrathous.
And then we find out what the gods are preparing for.
Let's hope it stays that simple. One of Lenos' Venatori associates is often at the Cobbled Swan. Let's see what we can get from him.
We? Dorian, you can't be going yourself.
It's the Swan.
Bitch, I did not
Everyone
freaking
goes to the
style
Swan.
this beard for nothing.
I'll head out right now.
Nobody goes through that much effort with their beard to just stay at home. Right. Still missing whatever this is. Which bugs me, because I keep going... I went past there multiple times last time we were in this area. And there's nothing there. Like, it keeps going, there's a simple mechanism to get to a chest, but there's literally nothing there. It's a balcony. Nothing on it. Oh, but same location for both. May as well do the side one while we're there, I guess.
How well do you know Maevaris?
By reputation, she's been a prominent politician for a long time, and a hero to boot. We don't work together much, but from what I've seen, she's earned the good name.
We probably shouldn't keep Dorian waiting too long. There's Dorian. So, what's the story?
If Rana was right, Aelia's in Sanctum Lusicon. We've chased the leads. This is it. We find the Sanctum.
Oh, this is her thing.
Aelia's blood magic ritual site and Docktown's missing people.
I picked the wrong
Some
one.
news between friends. Venatori got Damas. The boss is dead.
What? Who's running the threads?
They'll follow last orders for a bit, then someone grabs control or we fall apart. Time's running out.
Huh. You don't seem that upset.
I'm pretending not to talk to you. Making a scene might look funny.
Alec, the threads used some of the catacombs for smuggling.
The cult pushed us out across the city, but I still know the ways in. What's a favor?
Nev, Rook, you have news. I wasn't sure you'd tell me.
I said I would.
No, I asked you to, and never mind.
Rana, it's going to be fine.
All right. What did you find?
Sanctum Lusicon is underground, in a lost stretch of catacombs near the Thread Market.
Good. I can help.
I told you what I found. I owed you that. We hand Aelia to her latest boss, and how long does she stay caught?
My boss doesn't know I'm here. I'll go around him and get a writ. We'll hand Aelia to the cleanest Justicar in the city.
You'll lose your job for that.
I'll live. And Docktown will see people stand up for it.
Sure, go on then.
All right. Let's go.
Now? I need time to...
Give Aelia time to know we're moving, and we're dead. The job's simple. We enter the Sanctum, get to the ritual site, and hit Aelia by surprise.
Can you get in without the cult noticing?
If we can get into the catacombs...
Why do I need to get in without them noticing? I have
We
swords.
can get in.
Just hold, Aelia. I'll catch up.
Alone? You'll get yourself killed. I'll send someone for you.
I'll set a man at the market to get you inside.
You
Just
didn't
make the
to
cult
understand
bleed.
this plan. There's a lot of convoluted shit going on here. It doesn't help that we're kind of like, in this particular storyline, this quest line, we're kind of being torn between 3 different groups.
All right,
doing
let's
things
get to the thread market.
whilst trying to do our own thing. Like, it doesn't really work. I don't know, there were 2 things here before. Probably the other quest should still be there. What's the closest to... Oh, I can't use the teleport. See, that's why it's there. It's not there. We can't do anything else. We're locked into this one. Oh, fine. I'll run all the way there, I guess.
It was Venatori. They painted...
What am I supposed to do? It's not like you.
How the subtitles just had a moment. Oh shit, we're supposed to be doing something. Let's just spam all of them at the same time.
How many people has Alien taken?
That I know for sure, too many.
Look, a body.
Yes, the body is the biggest concern here. Not that being blocked off again.
What's this? He's got something on him.
Red report. Got eyes on the market, can't get close, but the cult's been in and moved... the cult's been in and out of the condemned warehouse, moving something through. Sure.
Alex, man. The Venatori got him first. He was watching Venatori movement,
that being guarded
spying on the entrance to Sanctum Lucican. We need to get in there.
There's literally one right round the
Right.
corner there.
I've got another way in. Follow me.
Well, you better have, because we can't get through that way. They've learnt, and they didn't put the freaking crystal that it's linked to on the wrong side of the door.
We get one shot at Aelia. Just one.
We're ready for it.
You're right. Yes.
One shot is all I need. It'll be quick as well, don't worry.
Everyone's on edge.
Can't blame
Pick
them.
a direction, madam.
No. It is where we step in.
Getting on my nerves now. Where do you want to go? Christ almighty. Follow this freaking character. She doesn't know where she wants to go, but follow them.
We're almost there.
You have a back
Are you
way
sure?
to the thread market?
A little something I uncovered. Don't tell Alec. There's our way to the market. Leave the entrance to me.
I'm guessing it isn't simple?
There's a trick to the enchantment. Just need to untangle it.
All right. We're in.
Let's move.
For fuck's sake.
Vec probably owns a potato powered by hamsters running on a wheel. Who cares about his computer when we can all admire Burnt Valentine's setup?
Now it's just taking the piss. Oh, I can't bypass the freaking cooldown. I get blocked behind it as well. God damn it.
Venatori guards. If they report back to Aelia, it's over.
Won't be a problem when they're all dead.
End it now.
I haven't done that for a hot minute. I keep forgetting that that's a thing.
Time is yours. Got us at a distance.
Well, if I interrupt their attack, they don't.
What's next?
The note on the dead man. It mentioned a warehouse.
Had to guess, the one that was literally blocked off until the fucking creature died.
Place is a mess, but look what stands out.
Oh.
Statue. You don't think...
It's our way in. Once we're over there.
Well, that's creepy. Oh, you'll let me drop that. Oh, no, you didn't let me drop down there. Okay. Rude. Can I drop down there? Ladders take forever. Yeah, that one didn't. I'm gonna slap this spot with a chainsaw. Fucking hell.
Sanctum should be ahead.
I mean, you don't want to slap it with a potato. Maybe the bot's just got an obsession with potatoes. Just in general. So I have to go into the frickin' settings and just put a note on it that's like, never mention potatoes to get it to stop.
The catacombs run under the sea?
In places. They used to run to every island Minrath has claimed. Some flooded ages ago, or they've been cut off.
Yeah, but not all of them.
Ah, there was a chest. What's enemies?
More of Alia's Venatori.
We're in the right place.
Look at your combat, there's frickin' chests down here. How do I get a... Ooh, can I make that? Just. Holy fuck. Hi. That's a lot of fireballs waiting for me. Ooh. Tempting. Can't be bothered to change my thing though. The potions we've been using are perfectly good. Up we go. Ready to frickin' zip line over into 10 fireballs, ready to blast us into oblivion. Are they still holding them? Yep. Unfortunately, I also have invulnerability at the top of it. I'll just do that. F-top.
Aelia won't hear from them.
Come on, we need to get inside.
Don't rush me. Oh, that's where we're going, isn't it? Anything else?
Can't get through
Just
here.
There.
Alec will have a back way in, but we need something here.
No
now.
comment.
We're close,
Nev?
This is it.
I mean, I think you'll find most British people have no issue with the Irish.
Sanctum Lucicar.
A lot of Irish people have an issue with the British, and it's fully justified.
Isn't that perfect?
The other way around, it's usually pretty
I can
fine.
feel blood magic here. Alia's getting stronger. And her ritual. I've got a sick feeling it's going to work.
There's still time.
Oh, final words. I won't stay in Lady Alia's grip. I can't, but where can I hide him in Rathus? If I stay too close, she'll take my mind again. I'll take the Venatori's coin before I go. Make a purse big enough to buy passage. Make them pay my way out of here once and for all.
We're cutting it closer than I'd like.
A random ass note to find when it doesn't have a name attached to it in any way. It's just a little bit of genociding. Yeah, it's justified. Anyone having hatred towards the British, pretty fucking justified. Hehehe, and that's one down the hole. Haha, dickhead.
They said the time has come. Alia's getting started.
If we're lucky, she's distracted. But we need to keep moving.
So the blood ritual Alia's doing, she says it's from the risen god, meaning Algernon.
She'd bargain with anyone if he gave her the power, and the city she's after. The fact that he doubled as Dementor's god of night must have made the whole deal sweeter.
Not myself, not myself, smashed into the wall. Okay.
What happened here?
I mean, if we're going to talk about any kind of empire of any kind that is probably worse than the British. Hi, America.
Up for the ritual.
Like, not all the way through history, obviously, because we've been around a lot longer. We've got a lot of a bloody history that you just haven't had time to accumulate. But you'll get there.
Demons!
All the blood magic in this
You'll
place
fucking get
protects
there.
them.
Especially if fucking Veto Dust stays president. Oh, with the teleporting, can you not?
What a mess. And still no sign of Dogtown's missing people.
The magic from the other side of this barrier.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Which means that's the way to go.
What the fuck? This way first. According to the minimap, there's a chest over here, so I'm assuming that's what we're here for. It would help if you didn't fucking jump to the right when I did not point to the right, you dick. I just bring you out and jump across. Yes.
In
What
the
the
cage.
fuck?
That's...
He's from Dogtown, a paper seller.
Nev Gallus. Did you think I wouldn't notice you were here?
Alia.
Mage blood. All your power. And how do you waste it? Chasing thieves. Playing Shadow Dragon. Fighting Minrathus.
Nev, can you
Yeah,
stop
you
this?
keep wittering to yourself. I'm just not listening. We'll just carry on.
Faster.
Why these people? Why Dogtown?
I couldn't draw the Magisterium's attention. Not before I had the magic to guide those in power.
Then Dogtown was a test.
Gallus! They don't understand. You won't save them. What do you do for the city, Nev Gallus?
Their only chance is if we stop her ritual, break her power.
Nev, are you?
Oh, hold on, that goes further apart.
Over here.
Yeah. Always worth checking. Hi, who are you?
Rana, Alec, your route through the catacombs
them.
still worked. Guessing it was as safe as ours.
Help that you tore through the place.
We aren't done yet.
Not by a long shot.
Alec, sticking around for the fight?
I've got people in the tunnels and I want in. The cult hit Thread territory. We protect our streets.
The Threads. Nev, we can bring Alia in. Let people see her face justice.
Left the Templars to play hero, did we? Scared to get your hands dirty? We did. and it held Aelia off.
So she disappears? Or we spread rumors of murder? Docktown needs hope, not fear.
What? Play nice, lose the zealot, and guess who winds up dead? If scaring cultists does the trick, we'll send a message. Docktown's ours.
Everyone shut it. We've got work to do.
Rook's right. Aelia knows we're here, but there's a chance she's not marked you. Go and stay out of sight. If we can throw a surprise at her, we might have a shot.
I mean, if she knows we were here and everything, then she
So,
probably is
what's the
watching
call?
us having this conversation.
Stop Aelia.
That time's coming fast.
One step at a time. Frankly, that's
Why did
all
they
I
get
can take.
Let's not forget that's a thing every frickin' time. Ooh. Nope. So this is the route they supposedly came in from, but it's blocked. Huh? Oh, never mind. Goodies. What a goodie. That was kind of anticlimactic. Anything like... That's where they came in.
Do you feel that, Nev Gallus? The old magic, our legacy. It returns.
You aren't the future, Aelia. You're a murderer.
I am
You could be both.
Minrathus. Its dark truth and bright power. The city won't miss you. Docktown won't.
This ends here. Send a message.
Docktown needs protection.
When this is over, I will give it to them.
You won't. But I will.
No!
Can we get her staff? It's pretty. Most video games nowadays, like AAA
Your
games, use big
death
names.
serves our cause.
It's pretty common
that
nowadays.
those without faith fall.
Someone will fall, Aelia. Let's find out.
We'll stop Aelia here.
We can stop them from Docktown.
Spill their blood.
There's a nice shot.
Blood shield, I think.
I got the setup, you do the rest.
Guys, for a second, please.
Move now. Got company on the right.
The risen god, Lucican himself, chose
Oh, hey, more of these bloody things.
When I take Minrathus, the city will thrive.
Think she brought enough
You
Venator?
give me time to actually aim a feckin' bow. Jesus Christ.
Never is. But we won't
No, you need to kill me.
go easy either.
Docktown is finished with you.
Jesus Christ, you're not even letting me pick my fucking bow up. Fuck off for a second, Jesus. Did someone just say stop dying? You're getting on my nerves over here with the fireballs.
You've got to move.
Am I going to attack that, or do I have to do it?
Now it's your turn.
Can you attack the blood shield, please? I've got rid of all the crystals. You're not. The ones above them I don't seem to be able to hit. Nev, would you like to do your thing? Because you're getting on my tits just letting them spawn your enemies right now.
Nice move.
Thank you. Christ almighty.
Our followers will
I love how we had to wait there for her to freaking jog over.
Will rise. Try something new.
No, oh, hello.
throw your life away. It's what you've done already.
How did that do more damage to them while they had their shield up than when they had their lower core exposed? That weapon!
Minrathus, they're broken. We both know it. I would raise us all. You...
Enough. Ducktown's under my protection. Alec.
Is this where you finish it?
Rumor has it the Threads protect their streets. You should think about that.
Not gonna lie, all that build-up was a little bit anticlimactic for a finish.
Alia's done. No takebacks this time.
Ducktown can sleep easy.
Because this city's known for sweet dreams and a full night's sleep.
Everyone can stare brutally into shadows, but in a safer way.
Closer.
So what now?
I follow through. To Vinter, Thedas.
I'm not sure following through is really the best option right now. You might make a mess of the desk.
If I'm who they get, then I go down swinging. I've played this game a long time. Counted on myself for most of it. At the end of the day, that's who I had left. So here we are. We chased Alia, faced a couple gods, and somehow you stick.
You make me sound like something caught in your teeth.
You know, I was trying to thank you.
And I can't take a compliment, but we got the idea.
I guess we did.
Did we steal her weapon? That's all I care. Did you take her weapon? Nope. Fucking useless. What's your thing then? Veilguard's skill unlocked. Winter's Wrath. Aligning with the Thread Syndicate to protect Minrathus from the shadows, Nev is swift and determined in taking down any threats. Threader's Plates. This intimidating reinforced leather number is well plated to protect its wearer from Ducktown's many enemies. What does that mean? Well, let me spend points while I'm on the thing anyway. Whatever, I don't even know. Well, close quarters combat boost. It's from the other side yet, so we'll just go this way, I guess. I'm a buzzing. Funky males, go away. Companion is Nev. Redder's plates. Enemies remain sundered when detonated, but cannot be detonated again. Sundered effectiveness increases by 20%. What does it look like? Ooh. Actually do quite like that. Still miffed that you didn't frickin' steal her staff, but you know. And you have points. Hold on. Anyone else got points to spend while I'm thinking about it? Everyone does. What will we doing? This one. Heroic strike on a crit hit applies bleeding and burning. Or on a crit hit you gain enhanced damage. Bleeding and burning. What a silly choice. Like, that was the one we were going to go do, and then I accidentally clicked onto hers. So let's go do that. Let's go and do the actual story quest that I was supposed to be doing. Oh, I didn't actually look at what her power grade was. Hold up. Companions. Companions. Thank you. Wrong one. Was it? We're not. That's it. Critical damage increases by 50%. Damaging abilities deal bonus 25% damage versus low health, and their cooldown duration is reduced by 20%. I'll take that. Sounds good to me.
Thanks for the tip off.
Let me just double check the shop again, because I feel like I might have done enough thing here then to upgrade the shop.
Free shop there for me?
Nope.
Friends.
It's only done 154
prices.
more.
That's. Till next time.
Let's do that again. We've still also got that quest as well. For fuck's sake. Meet with the Inquisitor.
These meetings can't be good for business. I'm here, Inquisitor. It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
Clan Lavellan. We try to be no one you've heard of. Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solus did at Elgernon's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
We were up against an archdemon and he reached out to help. Seemingly.
You're not sure about his motives?
Is anybody?
Could be genuine, could be self-interest. He'd have been screwed too if we didn't make it.
He's never clear. But he's always thinking about where it ends. How many of his names do you know? God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen-Harel. They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. I once called him by another name. Friend.
Some friend.
Do you always agree with your friends?
We are pretty
Is he supposed to be
on whether or not to destroy the world, if that's
the
what
Inquisitor,
you mean.
as in who we played in the previous game?
I will never excuse what he's done. He's killed people I held dear. You know this too.
But
he became those names when he fought
I'm assuming
gods,
yes, because I
and
didn't have
regret
a
for his
save,
world
so
turned into
I'm guessing it was
destroying
randomed
ours.
the design of the character.
Sound familiar?
You're making us sound like Solus. That's uncomfortable.
We are not like our enemy. They're making us do this.
Simple as one of Varric's morals. Don't become what you hate.
Or trapped by what we've lost. Also one of his. tell me about the team you've built.
Are they a concern, or...?
You're handling things. This part, what you have now. I just miss the banter about friends.
What he essentially made us come and meet him for was a bit of gossip. Gossip and a cup of tea and a catch-up. Like, I'm not sure that's what we should be doing right now, sir.
There's Lenos's associate. According to the shadows watching him, he's nervous and doesn't talk much, but does odd jobs for coin. Interesting, yes?
What jobs for coin?
I'll draw him off, you check his belongings, see if you can discover any clues about Lenos's plan.
Mostly gone, warm. I don't even know what this is. A bedroll? It's definitely seen better days. And it's...
Minratha's targets. A map of the Minratha streets near the waterworks and an ominous caption. Blight and Darkspawn released, the city yields to the Horde.
Half-eaten stale bread.
So can I just change to this quest because it's bugging me?
Water flask, muddy socks, and this map. Minratha's targets? That doesn't sound good.
Cover the Venatori plot. Sure.
This all sounds like
There's a shop here.
Dorian will want to know.
Or booze. And one random arrow. Permanently boosts all damage by 1% when acquired. Sorry, what? Since when? That's a thing?
Very good.
Sure.
Lenos intends to destroy the city with Blight and Darkspawn.
Carthus. Nothing like an attack to cause chaos in a city. You should head there immediately.
All right, let's go.
His hair's kind of bugging me. Oops.
Eyes open.
Keep it coming, Rook.
Nice shot.
Hold up, there's wood. Slightly more important than any of you feckers. Also a chest, hello. More wood! No, the wood! Why did you jump, you dickhead? Not convinced I should have grabbed that, but okay.
Be ready.
Well, that was ready. So, did we just take an entire freaking giant frog statue? Because why? Why? How? Who's carrying this? Really, I can't even aim at it until it wakes up fully. That's right.
tavern? Whatever gets it done. Got to move.
Why is there legendary material in a wooden empty hut? So why does it want me to go that way when it's clearly here? Let me in. Let me in. Although we can't break those very run-down wooden boards that are clearly just ready to fall apart.
Something tore through these gates. Something big.
Alright, it was me. There was cake on the line. Oh, hello.
Watch out. I bet this darkspawn was what tore through the gates. Way to get it done.
Well, I had a better chance against it than the gate did. They were good.
Nice hit, Neb.
Oh yeah, Nev's getting the nice hits in. They just hit each other. Oh, hello, why is there one behind me?
More blight in the way.
There's always more blight.
It's got a point. Pick the fucking thing up, Jesus Christ. Genuinely, any dev who ever makes a game, can you please stop putting things on the same button as interact? Jump and interact being on the same button is fucking pissing me off at this point. Frequency that you do the wrong one is irritating. Okay, just the one.
That did it.
Think there's enough of them? Got us from a distance.
Bye. I will never remove that attack, even though it's weak as shit, just because it occasionally flings people off
down
cliffs.
here. Might be tricky to get out.
At least a dozen people have been lost trying to map this place.
Imagine putting the button,
But I've mentioned that.
bolting the button to jump in a lock on the same button, honestly. Yeah, same concept.
We need to find the other boil. Find the blade boils. We need to clear the way and keep pushing.
Do we just go straight for that one, or do we go for that one? Oh. Wait, the map says there's a... The map suggests we can get over there. I don't see how. Nah.
We got it. Way should be clear.
Hello?
Shadow dragons? How did you find this place? Venatori, come in!
Why the fuck was I all the way over there? Well, that was a waste. That's not where the camera was.
The Venatori? All the risen gods?
I can stop you, and that's one less problem for the city.
The Shadow Dragons have brought nothing but chaos to the city.
At least we're not trying to blight it.
That's one less corrupt Templar in Minrathis.
Can't say he'll be missed.
Let's look around, see what we find.
What a place to have a little desk and everything. Like, are you moving into this random ass cave? At least put it in here. This is a much better room. A lot to loot. God's Ritual. Lenos, preparations for the Risen God's Ritual demand more soldiers. Sow chaos within the city. Make the people desperate. Tell them the Venatori and the gods will deliver them. Do not disappoint.
The Risen God's Ritual. That's what the gods and the Venatori are preparing for.
Elven star charts. Ancient elves drew from the magic of the celestial spheres and wove their greatest enchantments beneath a darkened sun. Full eclipse approaches, which is an auspicious portent for our risen gods.
These star charts predict an eclipse to make magic stronger.
So a ritual augmented by an eclipse? That's the plan?
Ooh. They would have to replace the permanent necrotic weapons again, which was, last time I swapped that sword out, it proved not really great, but necrosis also applies frozen to chilled enemies. Charge attacks apply chilled in the first place. That could be quite good for doing double ASs. Necrotic and chilled and frozen. Yeah, cool. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. We'll see how that goes. So it's telling me to continue searching the vault. What have I missed? Oh, hello. Magisterium is ours. The Templars are ours. The palace can no longer hide that Archon Rhodonis is dead. The city's spirit will soon break, and the Venatori shall rise.
Lenos's documents. They detail the Venatori's long-term plans and what they want to do to Tevinter. All this, the ritual, the eclipse, and the Venatori plans. We have to bring this to the Shadow Dragons immediately.
Time to report back to the Shadow Dragons.
Evil old gods, rituals, waiting for the stars. It's about as Tevinter as blood magic and hubris. Learning about the gods' plans is wonderful, of course. But the lists of magisters you got your hands on...
Is it actually hubris?
Now there's the real gold.
You've looked at it already. Of course you have.
Information on their backers, the ties to illegal slavery. Don't you see what this means? This is power, May. Imagine becoming Archon and using this against those who've been hurting the people for years.
You? On the throne? Dorian.
Tell me that wouldn't be a splendid way to bring about real change.
Sounds like someone's got a plan.
Goodness, you make me sound absolutely nefarious. I love it. But yes, if the Venatori can scheme, so could we.
But how would you use this information exactly?
Dorian wants to use it to crush our enemies by whatever means necessary. I prefer to use it to rally the people. I say we make the information known. Allow the people to see the real justice served. Prove that from now on, we work for them.
We tried that already. Or have you forgotten the Lucerni? I no longer trust that political machine will work in our favor. No. We must get at the root of the problem before they can react. A more forceful approach. Destroy them and their networks utterly.
Swords and spies and blackmail? The devious means you learned in the South? If we go outside the system, we invite everyone else to do the same. No, we have to do this in the open. Show the people of Tevinter that we're here for them.
We're Shadow Dragons. It's right there in the name. You supported this because you knew the system didn't work for the people.
The point was to work in the shadows until we could work in the light. And Rook has brought us what we need.
May, the Imperium's politics burned you once, and you still...
Enough. We're not the only ones who have a stake in this. Rook, we're talking about your city. You're Tevinter too. Which strategy do you prefer?
You want me to choose who will be Archon? Sure, I'm a Shadow Dragon, but there are so many others here.
Then talk to them. Ask what they think. Asher and Tarquin, Nev, Gallus, they're all a part of this, just as you are. We should all be comfortable with whatever course we take.
All right. I'll go do that.
Do I have to? I don't wanna. I also need to run ads. So while the ads run, I could also do with getting another drink. So I will be back in a little bit. Ads are coming in for anyone not subbed or turboed. I won't be too long, just however long it takes to make a cup of tea. And then we'll carry on. We'll probably go till about past, do another half hour of this, and then we'll switch over to Pokemon. Either that or we might just go until the end of this quest. We'll see. Yeah, ads are coming in. Back in a minute, it won't be long. Perfect timing. Song finished, ads finished, and I sat down. Oh, right. Finish this bloody quest. We'll talk to the freaking 75 people that we need to talk to. 3, but you know. Same diff.
Grand news about Lenos. One less crooked Templar in town.
Yeah.
The city will be better off with him gone.
We can hope.
Lenos made my life miserable. Rana's too.
I hear he started out different. Maybe he once cared about something other than gold. But I didn't know that, Lenos. And I'm not going to mourn the one I did. Still, I'll thank the bastard for writing everything down. And delivering it to us all neat.
Dorian and Maevaris still have to decide what to do with everything we got from Lenos.
And they asked for my opinion. Can you believe it?
You're a shadow dragon. Of course they asked you.
After all that talk about people needing a voice, I'd be looking at them sideways if they didn't.
I suspect this decision will determine Tevinter's path for years to come.
Then Dorian's
Which
way
is why
is
you
my
shouldn't be
choice.
asking me any part of it.
He knows you don't stop to talk when you find a hole in the enemy's defenses.
Dorian is a brash rebel.
And Maevaris too much of a romantic.
I think the people will appreciate Maevaris returning as the leader they've always wanted to see.
No. They'll appreciate their lives actually changing for the better.
This is not helping. At all.
If I'd known you wanted help, I wouldn't have said anything.
Wow.
Quinn.
Great.
What? Opinions are cheap. Sometimes you just have to go where you go.
I have faith, Rook.
Still not helpful.
Would we not have just involved Nev in that conversation? She was with us. We'd have to have a separate one.
So, what do you think?
Lenos is gone. We got information about the Venatori's plans, the god's ritual. I'd call that a good day.
I meant about Maevaris and Dorian. We all want change. Who will be more effective in getting it?
Oh, that. You're dragging me into it?
You're the famed detective. What's the right call?
This isn't a murder.
It could be.
Politics is murder. Isn't that what they always say?
Maevaris Talani has been in this game for decades. She's dedicated and ruthless when she needs to be. Dorian Parvis is a wild card. Flashy and inventive, he'll keep his enemies on their toes. Tevinter needs change, and it needs to stop waiting for it. Asking politely won't work. We need someone who knows that, someone not afraid to get their hands dirty. That person is Dorian.
Well, I'm sold
Thanks,
then, because I
Nev.
was already leaning
That helps.
towards them anyway.
That's what I'm here for.
The entire conversation of the way old things were done before wasn't working, which is why we did things differently. Kind of a selling point. She wants to stick to the old ways. Like, well, we've just proved it doesn't fucking work.
Maker. A full quarter of the Magisterium supporting a cult. Bending the knee to these risen old gods just for a taste of more power. Can they not see they're only tools for the gods? So they can destroy the world?
Demanding intelligence, rationality, and self-awareness from our peers. You ask too much, Maevaris.
Look at me. Such a fool.
Ah, it's Rook. You spoke with the others.
Voting for a
What do you
Geo.
think?
There is that.
Who should be leading the charge from here on?
Dorian should lead.
Then it is decided. Of course, it only makes sense, but... Ha! Look at me! The sudden pressure.
You won't be alone. All of us are behind you. The Shadow Dragons, the city, her people.
It will take all of them to overcome the risen gods.
You'll find a way to bring them together.
The people know they
I'm glad
don't
she's
want
not
light-ridden
she's
fiends in
not,
their
like,
city. They don't need me to
Kicking
tell
off that
them.
we didn't let her carry on
I
being
can,
in charge.
however, show them how to fight. Gods, cults, evil magisters, nothing will stand in our way of forging a new Tevinter.
Hopefully. Ooh. Beth. How can I upgrade this frickin' store? Surely that's enough to just get me over that little edge.
Reach up there for me.
Right away.
Really?
Heard about
It's
that
enough,
damn
thank
Knight
God.
Commander. Good riddance.
Buy all the shit in his shop. There's nothing that I want. Oh, hello. Unique medium armor. Crap defense and ability damage compared to what I've got on, but while aiming your bow, you have heightened focus, slowing time by 30%. I don't think I'll be using it, but it might be a new appearance, so I'll buy it anyway. Even though it just cost almost half my money. Ooh, a new statue. boost resistances when acquired. Corner. Ooh, that's a fancy looking piece of armor. I don't usually go for the metal ones, like the actual plate armor, but that's quite cool. Which means we need to go back to the doodah so I can have a look at it. And see how many of the frickin' companions want to talk to me for the 12th time. Just today. None of them. Oh, blessing. Right, let's go change my clothes. Potentially. We potentially have 2 new types of clothing to look at. And we have a statue to put up. Well, at least one of them was indeed new. Where is it? One of them was not. We've had it before, apparently. I have not had that before. I might wear that. We had that one before. We had the ugly ass purple one. What was the other thing we just got? Because it might have been new, but it's not marked on here as new. It was bugs. It was... I can remember. One. Honestly, if that turns up in a red, I think I'd prefer that. But for now, I'm going to go with that one. Go to my sword better. At least my bigger sword better. Doesn't go with the other one though. Let's switch that one. No, we want kind of gold and red, don't we? Here it goes. Maybe that one? Or that one? That one, I think. Big ass red sword. Gold sword. Do we have a more suitable bow? I mean, that's pretty much perfect. Still telling me there's a fucking new one. There's nothing on there that's marked as new. Literally not one of them. Fucking irritating menus. And a statue to put up that might actually be the first decent statue we've got from what I can see in the image. Also, we need to switch one of the enchantments. I changed one of my equipment, didn't I? Oh shit, I can rank up. Max rank. Wait, do enchantments? I thought I already got all the enchantments. I don't remember what I had on the other one. One? That one. Can upgrade thing. Thank you for an achievement. Don't know why specifically then, but okay. We'll do one more before we switch over to Pokemon. Nah, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there, I think. We'll get some Pokemoning on. Mostly because tomorrow is just Dragon Age. So we'll have plenty of freaking time to do all of these side quests and things, in theory. In theory. Depends how many more pop up us while we're doing them. As has been the habit of this fucking game. Right. Da-da-da-da-da-da. A moment, let me switch everything over. I remember where we left Pokemon. Oh, yeah, we just got Articuno, didn't we? We were going to go Power Plant and get Zapdos. Da-da. And then on to Elite Four. Why is that not pinging into the
Enclave
game
Wolf
sound?
is clearly living in the past. Vec would probably play as a Pandaren monk because